Hello, Super Nerd friends, it's Becky. I honestly don't even know what order we're supposed to go in anymore. I've gotten so... Sorry, it is, Thursday. Happy birthday, Hailey. Not even, like, early or anything. Yay! I think your present's gonna be late because I didn't get out of bed on Monday until I had to go to work. So I sent it on Tuesday. Yes. Um. Canada trip. My passport is expired, so I need to get one as well. Um. In September. Do you guys want to like drive by Vancouver or something, and then I could like drive up? um. Cause I don't know, 2 plane tickets, or I was like, dude, that'd be so awesome. And I was like, oh man, oh man, oh. I don't know. Um, so yeah, but I'll get all the days off I need to. So so Alexis, I really really like your idea of you know, because when we started these, it's like, oh well, we're gonna have one day for that's what we're gonna do. I remember now. Like I feel we should start this year over. And no, don't take that down. Don't write that down. I didn't say that. Um, but like do you know one day where we're talking about what just happened in our lives, and then the other day we're talking about science or history or English or something. Or we're just gonna do like 5 minutes talking about this and 5 minutes talking about that, and that never really happened. Like there have been a couple times where we had talked about something cool, but mostly, yeah, it's just been, oh, I worked and oh, I played games and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, and if we're texting each other, which I think we should, although I don't know if I know how to text anymore. I'm out of practice. Um, so, yes, and once a week, I think you meant. I'm not sure. One of you guys said once a day, and I was like, no, 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 don't do that. No, not once a day. Um, yeah, I have to finish writing a code for computer science that was due 3 hours ago. Freaking things due at midnight. It's horrible. I came home. Obviously, I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. So that's why I came home. Sort of. My parents were up in Bellingham and they were driving by, and I was at Bellevue College and I didn't have my car, and I was like, oh, come by. I was gonna do that capstone project on. Did I tell you guys about the gravimeter that was gonna measure like changes in gravity in a building? And then Dr. Hobbs said, yeah, that'd be cool if you can get if your graph shows the curvature of gravity, and it didn't. Even if we took it in a plane, it wouldn't. And so we're doing a ball rolling down a ramp. It was actually a pretty cool experiment, though. It's actually going to be more challenging than we thought, but we took our data. It took us like 3 hours, so that's enough time. I also need to start working on the Greenwood clean energy stuff. I'm going to research CO2 emissions for. It's going to be hard because I'm going to have to keep track of my hours. I have to do 30 hours of that. But CO2 emissions for um, heating, heating of homes, residential heating appliances, furnaces, things. So, yeah, that'll be cool. Uh, Yup. Cool. I hope you guys have been having really great weeks. I've been drinking a lot of energy drinks. A lot. A lot. So, and then, staying up all night and not getting to class. Very much. So, Yep. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Um, no, yeah, oh, what were you guys saying about the environment? But Hailey, I agree. Uh, if it's hard for me to do, well, I mean, okay, and I'm not, maybe not the most environmental person out there. There are people who are willing to make much more sacrifices, many more sacrifices than I am. Um, but it's it's hard for me to uh, spend the extra effort recycling or leaving early to not drive my car or doing anything, using less water. I never shut down my computer. I never unplug appliances that zap energy. Uh, so how can I expect other people? I'm not vegetarian, so how can I expect other people to do that? Although I've heard that the change that will make the most difference in your carbon footprint is being vegetarian, and it's not just that you're like killing the animal, because animals reproduce as well, but the when you look at the pyramid, you start with sun energy, and that's like the huge base, lots of sun energy, and then that's reduced by a factor of 10 to plant energy, total energy in the plants. That's reduced by a factor of 10 to get to the grazing animal energy. So most of the plant energy is being converted into energy by the cow, and only we're getting a tenth of the energy from the cow, as we would from the corn that the cow ate, or grass. Not that we eat grass, but yeah, corn. Um, yeah, there are a lot of things that need like big changes, and no, I don't really know much about law or policies. So science it is. So I need to get to work on physics. And yeah, I don't know much about physics. I do know a lot about environmental stuff. Some of it, some of the more basic things, because I've done a lot of that. And in some ways, I am really passionate about it, but in other ways, I'm really tired of it. So I'm kind of torn about the job at Bellevue College, being the communications person, because I feel like I've done that already, and I really got sick of it. It was really exhausting, and I still care about that, but I'd like to approach it differently. And yeah, I don't. The only reason I don't know much about physics is because I never put the time in on my homework. So I actually really don't know anything about physics. I'm like, that'd be cool if I knew that. And this is the time right now when I should be learning stuff. So I'm gonna go and learn stuff. Yeah. Oh, what else did you guys say? Yeah, your little message about my birthday present is kind of intimidating. It's not meant to be mean. I'll keep that in mind. Um, I was confronted with an interesting problem today. I don't really know how to approach blind people when I don't know their names. And deaf people. I met blind people and deaf people at KFC. And an argument between deaf people is very interesting. And trying to communicate with them. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't ring up your, I forget what it was, like salad or something. Like, I don't know how to say that. And so then I had to ring it up and like, you guys need to pay for this still. You haven't paid for it yet. And so they were like arguing, saying like, no, I have no idea what they were saying. They did pay for it. So they're really nice. And then there was this blind person. I was walking to Bellevue College today, and I saw him. And he said that I can call him Blindy, but that was like months and months ago. And I only saw him once at KFC. I've seen him other than that, but I haven't talked with him since. But, like when you walk by people that you don't know, then you feel kind of bad because you're ignoring them. And if you don't acknowledge them, then they might see you and then you'd feel bad. So I kind of felt bad about the blind person who was crossing on the other side of the road, like, oh, what if he sees me? And then feels bad, like, oh, she didn't say hi to me. That's ridiculous, of course. So, I didn't shout out, hey, blindy, because I wasn't entirely sure it was the same blind person. And I don't know his name. So, anyway, he's pretty cool. He's pretty old. He was walking just about as fast as I was on a sidewalk. It's amazing how blind people do that. So, anyway, blind people are cool, and I'm socially awkward and don't know. I was in a hurry too, or else I would have maybe walked by and said, hey, how's it going? Or something. I don't know. Oh, I saw my the Greenwood Clean Energy guy, who's my supervisor, I guess. I saw him at KFC the day after I met with him. Oh no, that was on Friday. Ooh, the days are going by too quickly. It's almost Friday again. Anyway, so yes, vlogs once a week, texting, yes. Canada, I'm gonna get a passport. And talking about stuff. Oh yeah, the books. 12 books. Did we read two and a half? There were, what were there, 2 John Green books? And then, is that it? I don't know. I still haven't finished. What was it called? Obviously. What was it called? That one. The Diamond Age. Still haven't finished. Oh, there's also Perks of Being a Wallflower. 3 books. Right? Because I was like, anyway. Bye, guys. Have a really great rest of your week. Happy birthday! Woohoo, birthdays. Adios. I still really want to get a tattoo. Did I tell you I think I'm going to get one on my foot, and I think it's going to be a Jim Henson doodle? But apparently I don't actually have... I tried to hit the stop recording, but it didn't, so I'm just going to keep talking. I thought I had the Jim Henson doodles book, but I don't. So I don't know what I'm going to get. Oh, yeah, like I was thinking something, like environmental and like depressing or something. And I thought, oh, Wall-E. Wall-E's adorable. But most people, when they think of Wall-E, they think of a cute romance between robots, and that's not what I want people to think when they see my tattoo. I want them to think of all of the waste that we make and how astronomically horrible that is. And Wall-E is kind of like that. It's a little robot that we made to squish our garbage into smaller spaces. And yeah, so I don't know. But I'm going to start small, like on my foot. But yeah, cool. Adios.